story.
Hello, Fairmount friends. This is Pastor Jesse, and I'm coming to you on a beautiful day. It helps so much when the sun is shining outside for our spirits. But of course, whether the sun shines or not is not something in our control. One of the prayers that has meant a lot to me over the years and has to do with things that are in our control and things that are not is the Serenity Prayer by Reinhold Niebuhr. Reinhold Niebuhr was a theologian and a political realist in the 30s. He made both conservatives and liberals angry at times, and he wrote some pretty well-known books, but one of the most well-known things he wrote was later called the Serenity Prayer, and was made famous by its adoption within Alcoholics Anonymous, which is an organization that was founded in 1935 close by to us in Akron, Ohio. AA has used parts of the Serenity Prayer to help people recover from addictions, but the Serenity Prayer can be used by anyone to deal with what life gives to us, things we can't control and things we can. And so I'd like to read it to you today as a reminder for all of us. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Reinhold Niebuhr's story is told most recently in the PBS documentary An American Conscience from 2017, and you should still be able to access that if you're interested. It's very well done. And one of the things that makes me reasonably happy in this day when I can't control a lot of other things is planting things. My first vlog, which was more than 40 days ago, talked about planting sunflowers, and they were just coming up. They were about this big. I've had to transplant them to bigger pots, and so now I have many of these in windows in my home. And one of the things you have to do to make sunflowers or any plant that you start inside capable of growing outside is expose it to the cooler temperatures to harden it off. To put it out during the day, to bring it back in at night. So I've done that with some of these plants, and because of that they've grown taller and the stalks are just a little stronger, and someday I'll be able to plant them and hopefully the deer won't eat them all. But it's one of the things that makes me reasonably happy. It's something in my control to beautify my environment in any way I can. So Lord, help us all today as we breathe deeply to accept the things we cannot change. Help us to have the courage to change the things we can, and help us to have the wisdom to know the difference. Bye, everyone.